Hey, what's going on, guys? It's NavoriKickBlades here, and this is something a lot of people don't do. But when you're an old boomer like me with washed-up reflexes, and you sometimes work long days, and you get home and you're tired, sometimes you need to warm up. Okay, I need to warm up, so I just want to run you guys through my warm-up process. I play Briar a lot. Briar has a lot of mashing, a lot of clicking of abilities to do. So I'll just give you guys a quick demonstration, just run you through how to use Practice Tool efficiently to practice your combos and just go into your first game of the day a little bit warmed up, a little bit fresh, a little bit ready to hit your combos, hit your skill shots. So I'll show you what that's all about. Um, a lot of people, when they get home off work, they're just ready to grind. They're just like, oh, I want to play some League, man. Me, I am that way too, but I like to take a couple minutes just to kind of warm my fingies up because my fingies don't always move so well. So I'll show you what I do. We come into Practice Tool. So there's a couple ways to do this, but right away I add gold, boom, boom, boom. I add levels. Now, why do I add levels? Well, I add levels up to, I like 11 because I think about it like this. Like most of your most mechanically intensive moments in a game are going to be happening around mid-game when you have one or two items. And, I think level 11 is a good place to be. So I just level up to there, put a bunch of points in my spells. I buy two items because that's a reasonable place to be at level 11. I grab my classic Shojin Flicker Blade, but you could buy whatever items you normally build when you play is fine. You don't have to build what I'm doing. And then I go ahead and click up here, spawn an enemy dummy, and I spawn a couple of these around like this, and I always put one down there. Now here's something I like to do. I just like W1, Q, auto, 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 W2, full charge E. And I know this is just like basic shit, right? Like you're like, I know how to do that. Yeah, you do know how to do that. I know you know how to do that. But, it just helps the fingies warm up, So another thing I like to do is practice my mini-map targeting. What does that mean? So it means where you shoot R with the mini-map. Boom, right on top of this token, I go boom, like that. Do a combo, imagine, and I hit, okay? Now, I'm doing this practice tool, these combos, with the regular cooldowns enabled, which on my build almost looks like I have auto cooldowns refresh, but I don't. Okay, this is just my normal build I go. But then in order to practice ultis, I go auto refresh cooldown. Okay, so that way I can just perma practice shooting those mini-map ultis. So I go like boom, insta E, and go ahead and shoot boom, do the combo, and the goal is to not miss one of those and do it as quickly as possible. And it's, sometimes you do miss, but that's why you're practicing, right? But no, right now I'm hitting every one. It's pretty cool. And go ahead and just shoot. This is just simulate, like if you were actually in combat, what would actually happen, okay? So I like to do that. Boom, 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 boom. And then you can switch your dummies up. You can put them all around, You can put one in the fog of war. Like, say you put a dummy out there in the fog of war, and you think, I think I put one there. Shoot it. Go. Combo inwards. Okay, I hit the dummy. Nice. Okay, so I like to do a couple of these hand warmers just to be ready to glide step on fools. So that's the glide stepping ulti spam combo. You can also just, practice your aiming your ulti if you want. But I like to practice the mini-map shooting because it's a super clutch thing to do. I mean, it's a little bit unreliable, but the more that you practice it, the more reliable it would be to just use your mini-map to target the ulti. So as you can see, I'm hitting 100% reliability on this, but, these guys aren't moving. So you'd have to predict. In a real game, you'd have to predict, right? So I like to practice my auto attack resets too. So auto Q, auto, auto, W in place, auto, W2. So good to practice your auto resets. And then here's the most important thing that I like to do. So I know a lot of you guys like to do jungle, and for that, I'm sorry for your loss, but I don't play jungle. So because I don't play jungle, I hang on to my stealth warding trinket the whole game, and that allows me to do ward hops. So practice your ward hops, practice all these walls, I like to do it like this. Just continually practicing on one wall until I can't land it. So this allows you to just get super comfortable with every, and then you can practice your hard wall jumps too, like this W over the wall. You can practice your corner hops, right? Corner hops are huge. They can save your life. All right, we'll go ahead and ulti back there. And it may seem a little bit redundant to do this. Oh, I missed one. Might seem a little redundant to practice, you know, the ward hops on all these walls, but dude, it actually adds up. And you don't have to do this every day, but if you even do this one time, like just 5 minutes of ward hops, and you just ward hop every wall you can, you will become very familiar with the range of that ability and its usage in game, and it'll actually save your ass a lot. So always ward hop. If you have a ward, if you take sweeper or you take blue trinket, well, pour one out, you know, good luck getting out of a fight. But I myself will I'm going to continue taking ward hop. So one of the things you can do, because Briar has great engage, right? But she doesn't have great disengage. So that's where ward hop comes in. I like to find the fattest part of the wall, right, that I can, and get right up to that edge. Boom, there's the fattest part. So there may be a game where that actually saves your life. Just finding that fattest part of the wall. Is that it? No, too fat. So practice all these walls, you know, because they all have their own little unique range that you can go. Okay, the minions are going to beat my ass. Yeah. Go ahead and shoot back mid, just for shits and grins. Yeah. So when you're engaging with Briar, you can, you know, WQ, right? Obviously. But when you're disengaging, you can't just W away, right? Because a lot of times you're going to W backwards, and you're actually going to just frenzy back to the guy, right? But if you ward hop first, then WE, it gives you a little extra distance. You can actually get away. So, yeah. This is just my basic warm-up routine. I just want to share this with you guys. I mean, I'm not high elo. I'm not very good at the game, but this has definitely helped me master some of these wall hops and stuff. And then you get to your first game of the day, and you might just clutch something just a little bit that you wouldn't have clutched if you weren't warmed up. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.